What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Kaiju Live. We are going to be reviewing the Imposter Godzilla set, as well as the Mechagodzilla Evolution set, this gigantic Skynet Anguirus, and possibly some other things,
Hey,
if we have the
everybody.
time. What's going on, everybody? Godzilla Fall Guys. Sometime next week. Shout out to Sal. What's going on, man? Steven Toys Reviews, Luminous, hashtag CyberKaiju. If you're a content creator of any kind,
Spork.
Instagram, YouTube, definitely hashtag it out. I will for sure be going back and checking as the event goes on and following basically anybody on both platforms
Hey, Pete. What's up, guys?
that uses the tag. So hopefully you
Tim.
can do the same.
What's going on?
Joseph, what's up? So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend? Oh, wait, it just started. I don't even know what day it is. Don't mind me at all.
Very chilly here on the East Coast. We're in the 30s for most of the day. We got a little flurry action in Long Island.
Yeah, this is a good question for you, I think.
What's that?
Well, before we get started, we have a good question that I feel like we should answer.
Did I ever watch the Godzilla Power Hour cartoon from '78? So that's the Hanna-Barbera. Honestly, not religious. I mean, I've seen them, yeah, but
yeah, I wasn't alive yet, so
right. So
it wasn't me.
Exactly. You know, other things came into perspective at that point in my life.
All right. So without further ado,
Boston, ooh, 4 inches of snow. Pete, easy.
Oh man, we're gonna play a little bit of good cop, bad cop. Dad will be the good cop, and I'll be your devilish fiend. All right. So first, we're gonna start off. Yes, exactly. Naturally. We're gonna start off with the Imposter set. So Dad, take it away.
Okay, this is the Bandai. What's it? Premium collection.
Premium. Yes, this is part of the premium.
The premium collection. They've come out with. This is the same collection that came out with the the King Ghidras, the Blue Ghidra, the regular Ghidra with the extra heads. They had a what else? They had a Godzilla 54. Actually even goes back to what the Frankenstein and the Barugon, right?
Frankenstein, Barugon, and I believe the Gargantuan.
Right. So they've been getting better and better as the sets have been coming out. So this is the Imposter set. And Imposter being Godzilla in disguise. This is Mecha with all his trickery, trying to fool everyone that he is Godzilla. Good size figure. These are bigger than the 6-inch figures, I would say, right?
Yes.
These are solid 7s.
These are solid 7, 8 inches.
And for as far as the mold, it's pretty much there. I mean, he looks a little goofy, but that's what he looks like in the movie,
So this is just figure 1.
Right. He's just giving you a little, the arm patch is peeling off there. And then the next part of his evolution, you can see this one has the straight hands, the straight arms. And again, he's discoing out here. He's got his disco pants on.
Yeah.
And interesting, this version doesn't come with a tag for some reason. So only the first one did.
See how he looks over here. Got a new toy cam set up for you guys. I'm gonna see if I can get it on the screen for you. Oh boy, there it is. Destroy All Monster Tapestry. Got some Matango as well down there.
Pete, no bidding, Pete. No, not yet. That's Sunday.
Yeah, that's Sunday, yes. So
this is a little review.
All right, so Dad gave you the pros here. Let me give you some of my issues with the figure. Again, Bandai premiums are definitely a little bit more pricey than most normal Bandai figures go for. And one of my big issues is pretty much the sculpt. As much as I love the body and what they're trying to do. Whoops, whoops. There we go. As you can see, the head is definitely off by a lot. Even the teeth, all the teeth are exactly the same. So I'm definitely a little upset with the sculpt in the head, especially considering what they're charging for these kind of sets.
Don't start, Pete.
So that would be my one complaint is if you're gonna be Bandai Premium, which
What's up, Caesar?
they've been very spot on, especially the King Ghidra set was incredible. So I'm a little disappointed that this head sculpt kind of just went by the wayside. And if I had to critique the box, this is the box, and then when you flip it around, it's upside down. What is this? I gotta do this? That's crazy. I don't know. That's just me nitpicking.
Yeah, that's. I bet you that's a printing error.
So someone messed up on the box.
That's
I
on
think.
the printer, I bet. Yeah.
So let me give you a shot.
The images is still cool though.
Both of them side by side, real quick, and take that off the screen. So,
but I mean, as far as sets, I mean, I think these Bandai Premium sets are definitely to keep. You got to get them. I think. I mean,
so what would your final grade here be?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this a solid 7.
Solid 7.
Yeah. Like I said, I get your point on the face. It's a little off, I know. But again, in the movie, it is kind of a goofy. I don't know. It kind of looks 68-ish a little bit to me, but
yeah, the heads are definitely a little they're just off. They're not as good as, again, they're going for, Bandai's trying to come back and compete with the likes of like X Plus.
But the whole glitter effect is really cool.
Yes, the glitter effect is beautiful, which is going to bring us to
exactly.
I'll let Dad take it away first. Now we're on to the wait. Oh, spoiled it. Now we're on to the Mechagodzilla set. And here's the box.
Okay. Again, another Bandai Premium set.
And again, someone's getting fired.
Printer's getting fired for being out of registration.
But the box's artwork is very cool nonetheless. But all right, enough about boxes.
All right, now in this box set, you're getting 3.
Yes.
You're getting 3 phases of Mecha's transformation. And this would be the last phase, though. No, this is the first phase?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because look, got to go transformation set. So if he's going to melt all his skin has to come off.
Okay.
And then, right? Or am I wrong? I might be wrong. No, I'm right. I think I'm right. Anyway, continue.
Well, again, it's this awesome glitter effect, which is all on the not exposed glitter, nothing that's going to rub off or anything. It's all inside the vinyl. And it's got this coolish fuchsia highlight there. You can see around the waist and a little bit on the back there when he spins.
All right, so that's
also a little on the knee and foot too, a little bit to a lighter extent.
So now
interesting, is this put it next to Godzilla? This seems taller, or is it just?
No, he always had a crown. Well,
he's a little taller.
All right, there, and now we have.
Okay, this would be the middle phase of the transition, where his glitter is fading and Mecha is coming from the depths.
This one's awesome. I honestly can't tell which one I like more. I think they're both fantastic. And then
we end up with final phase Mecha.
There he is.
and this is Mecha 74. And again, he has the tag. The other two don't. So you're only getting one tag per character, I guess you could say.
All right, so what would you rate this, Mr. Good Cop? What do you got?
I mean, this is definitely a fan favorite. I would. This is a 8.5, maybe a 9. I think the Ghidra one is the ultimate one. I think that's a beautiful set with the extra necks.
You would say that over this. Okay.
No, I mean this is right up there too. I mean, like I said, two fan favorites here. I mean, the Godzilla one's probably the weaker of the three sets
Yes.
in my eye, but still, it's still very cool that they did it, and it's if you're a
Okay.
collector, I'm definitely buying them.
Let me get to a little bit of, let's play some bad cop. Someone brought this up. Have to be honest, do we really need a box for these? No. Especially in the world now where shipping is outrageous.
Ugh, it's
and without
bad.
EMS being open, and unfortunately it looks like EMS, I mean, we might never see them again. Honestly, I don't know the full situation, but that's a very good possibility. So Bandai shipping these all in these big boxes. At least with the Mechagodzilla set, you're getting 3 figures, so that definitely, that definitely helps the situation. Where you don't feel as if where, but then they've shipped out like the 54 in the same size box, where that's 1 figure. So I'm gonna definitely say the boxes are negative for me. Yes, they're cool box art, but honestly, as someone that's tried to hold on to boxes as long as possible, especially being an X Plus collector, I'm done with boxes. I don't want to see any more boxes.
I mean, you could break this down flat if you want to keep it and store it that way. I mean, that's probably the best thing to do. Spork is asking, are these new releases?
Yes.
The Mecha release was the middle release.
This came out a few months ago.
Ghidra was the first, the Mecha release, and then the Imposter Godzilla. This is the newest of the.
Yeah, this just came out a few weeks ago.
Of the 3.
So my final grade on this, I'm gonna give this a 9. Possibly a 10. Honestly, I don't almost want to rate the figures individually. So I'm gonna go with these two are literal 10s. These are absolutely incredible. Must-haves.
Absolutely, they're different. It's almost a Bandai Marmot, you could say, with the glitter effect.
I'm gonna have
Bandai hasn't been doing that. So
I'm gonna have a hot take here and say this is a 7. And it's not because it's not basically perfect. It's because I really feel like they 3D scanned their 6-inch Mechagodzilla and just blew them up. So if you have the 6-inch version, which I should have had on hand to show you, the sculpt and the pose and everything is very, very, very similar. Now, I know Mechagodzilla doesn't have a lot of poses, but it would have been nice to get something a little bit different for the final. Or even, honestly, just have his arms, because, like, that's what the cool thing is, like, they do have different arms.
Does he rotate wrists?
Yes, the wrists do rotate.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So just a 7 on this one, only for the sheer fact that it's very close to the 6-inch, and I would have liked something a little different. But that's just me.
It's Mechagodzilla, though. What are you going to do?
Right,
Change the character?
The other ones are fantastic. Let me see if I can get a family shot here. Second. I do want to show off this new slide that I have while I try to set this up. For any of you that are watching and don't know, Kaiju Live is also a retail store. We do live auctions on Sunday, but we also are a legitimate shop.
Yep.
You can visit us at Kaiju Live shop at any time here or around us. I'm very happy of this picture. These are a bunch of the items that we either have on pre-order. Yes. Ooh. So these are some of the items that we have in stock in the store or on pre-order. You can visit us at kaijulive.shop.
It is a lot of good goodies, guys.
Family rotation here. Going for the money shot. Hold on. Is it possible? Can it be done? I don't think it can.
He'll be
It's close.
tilting forward. The tails.
Yeah, the tails are too much. Let's see what this looks like. That's not so bad. All
It's the
right.
transformation carousel.
Here it is. Peter, the King Kong NECA is actually in stock. We just got that in a couple days ago, and we're expecting. I know a bunch of people ordered the Aurora model kit, glow in the dark, so that's coming up soon. So here's the family set. There it is, the big final. So, Dad, what would you overall both sets together as one? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Looks good, though.
Overall,
I mean,
what would you give all of it?
We were big collectors back in the mid 80s and 90s with the Bandai. So, I mean, I'm still a Bandai guy, and these premium sets are, kind of must haves. I mean, they're a little costly, unfortunately, but, at least they're trying to give you something different. There's multi figures in the boxes, you're getting at least 2 or 3.
So, would you rate a must have?
For a Bandai collector, yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I think these down the road, hopefully, I think they'll at least hold their value and hopefully increase.
Most likely. Yeah, I'm gonna, as a complete set, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5. If the Imposter head sculpt was just a little bit more on point, as you can see there, I would have definitely.
Well, I mean, it's definitely got the nose.
There it is. Yeah, he's got the nose. Yeah. So do I. So if the head sculpt was a little bit better, I'd probably say this was a 10. But just because of that, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Bodhi, yes, actually, we're going to be putting up all these figures up individually Sunday night if you're interested. So tune in for that.
The backdrop, that's the Mount Fuji backdrop, my friend.
Indeed.
That's from the X Plus.
Oh, keep forgetting to take that guy down.
From the X Plus.
All right, now the
Destroy
big
All Monsters set.
The big finale. Literally. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to film Turnstile.
Tim's saying, how many Bandai premium sets are there? Well, you have the Godzilla Imposters 1. The 3 Mechagodzilla transformation is 2. You have that Ghidra set with the gold and tricolor wing.
Say 6.
That's 3. There's a singular Bandai, singular G54. That's 4. Then you have the Barugon Frankenstein, 5. Is there something else?
And then the gargantuans.
The gargantuans. All right. So there's at least 6. We might be missing 1.
Yeah, I think there might actually be a couple Ultraman ones, but
they got more elaborate as they went. First, it was just a figure with a tag, and then a figure with a tag and a bag with a header.
Yeah.
And then they got to these crazy box art.
And then, yes, the new Jet Jaguar set is not out yet, but that is one that is on the way. All right, here it is. This is basically in line, or in some cases bigger. I think it's like 1/48 scale. The Skynet.
That's Lionel scale for all you.
Yes, the Skynet Anguirus.
Aoshima.
And this was released back in, I believe, October 2008. So he's about 12 years old. He came in a gigantic box. The detail on this is, I mean, it's incredible. If you would compare this to like the 30 centimeter Anguirus, I guess the only thing I could say that the X Plus has better is the color scheme. This is a very gray palette for the most part. Not a lot of color on him.
And again, that is Anguirus, though.
I don't know if I can get a good shot of this.
Where he needed a color, he has it. It's
I don't
just.
know if the autofocus will catch it. I'll post a picture on Instagram later. The eyes on this, yes.
Tell me about them.
The eyes on this are awesome. I love the paint job on these eyes. No, I'm not playing the clip. We'll save that for Sunday. So what would you give this? You go ahead. Go ahead, good cop. Take it away.
Well, I love gigantic figures. So to me, this was the reason I bought this was basically it was a super premium Anguirus,
I can't.
you know.
This tail's tremendous.
So he was always displayed next to our Bandai super premiums. I mean, he's got to be a 10 out of 10. He's super hard to get now.
Yeah, you don't see
I
this.
mean, I've tried to get another one to put in the show or in the store, but I can't even find one.
Bodiax is any idea what he's gone for? I can tell you this: I've gotten offers of 900 plus, and I've turned them down because, yeah, no, this is mine or ours. But yeah,
Oh, Burt Manning, there you go. Yes, the new Jet Jaguar set. There you go. There's another Bandai premium. I forgot
indeed.
about that. So there's 7.
Um, Another thing that all right, so you got good cop, I'll be bad cop. Again, it's color scheme. That's it. I mean, and then in typical gigantic fashion, this is always a problem on X Plus. Sometimes the joints really don't go in as clean as you would like. It's kind of happens there on the neck and then on the tail end here, just because the figure is it's just too big and it weighs too much, so it kind of pops out. Again, very very minuscule stuff, especially when you have him, laying down. You're never going to see those seams, so that's very minimal.
I mean, he
Yeah,
does have contrast in the color. He's not solid this or solid
no,
that.
no,
I mean,
he's got a little bit, but I
he's
mean,
he's a earth monster. I mean, he's gonna be, his spikes are silver. His body's,
yeah. If
you know,
anything, I'd say like he looks like he's muddied up, like maybe like in
even
Godzilla
slightly
Verse.
copperish. His
Yeah,
body,
he's got some. You can see it right on the top of the seam there.
I think the paint. I'm not hard on the paint scheme. I think that's what he is.
I agree. I'm just saying if you were comparing it to the X Plus definitely has a lot more color, for sure.
And this company Aoshima, they're also the ones. They did the giant gargantuan. They only did
Yes.
one. I only think they
They
did
only did
one of
one.
them,
Yeah,
right?
I
They
don't
did
think
Giara, I think, the
yes.
green guy.
And then there was also a Mazer tank that went with this.
Oh, they did the mazes. The
Uh,
maze tanks are great.
the Mazer tank is fantastic, even if you're not even trying to scale it up with Big Boy here. They're just great in general for your overall collection. Um, but I would give this a 10 out of 10. Just for one, the sheer size, the detail is not washed out at all. The paint job, again, I would say it's slightly off, but it's not like it's one color, if that's what I'm making it out to be, or maybe our camera's not quite catching like Dad said. There are some copper tones in there, and then I'll take a great picture of those doll's eyes later. Um, and this did come in a gigantic box. Was not going to go into the attic to get that.
And it's funny. This sat in its box for how long?
We never had
It's
room for
12 years
this.
old. It must have sat for 9 years in the box. Right?
Yeah, we had this. We had no room for it because he was so big. So I'm glad to finally be able to display him when I moved out of the house, as the basement was running out of room. um, so yeah, this is
Collectability, this is definitely a 10. I mean, if you find it, you almost have to get it no matter. I mean,
yep.
if you could
Just
afford it, it's actually that kind of a figure.
don't knock down everything.
It's hard to find other comps to go against on this because they're just nothing to compare it to as far as sales.
Yeah, it's definitely a figure that you'll definitely need some luck trying to hunt down out there. I don't know. Do we even know the figure run on it? It's got to be less than like. It's got to be in the 500 range. I almost feel like because
Uh,
you
I'd be guessing, honestly. I
never
don't know.
see
I don't
it.
know. Someone would have to look that up.
Ha-
Not me.
So we got about a half hour. Well, our time is almost up, so to speak, for our Cyber Kaiju event. Again, thank you so much, guys, Sal, for inviting us to be a part of it and get us in the time slot. And we're also
Thanks, Sal.
going to be, we have the auction show Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you like what you see, definitely like, subscribe, and so you get that notification for Sunday.
A lot of good people follow us on the auction show. It's a good cast of characters. There's chat going on. There's figures being auctioned. Conversation. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
So up next, there's a fun, really cool video coming up. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. This is going to be at the 8:30 hour. So right after us, we got about 5 minutes left to open up to some good old-fashioned Q&A. I gotta take a screenshot of this. This looks hilarious. Put him in the front there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually perfect.
Make a silly face.
You always gotta look the opposite.
So
right?
definitely
Yeah.
check them out. Yo, Realist Goji, what's going on? I did want to, hopefully we had some time to show off this guy. I'll show him off real quick. We got 4 minutes here. Speed review. This is the FSL Gamera. This is the Rick version. Well, actually, there was only a Rick version of this. His eyes light up. I don't have the battery pack on me because, again, I didn't think we'd have time to get to this guy. I have to say, I've been waiting patiently for a new run of X Plus Gamera figures, especially in 30 centimeter, which you don't really see. And when they announced the Barugon, I was really hoping a show of Gamera would come to go with him. And I love how, basically, if you did wait, his power pack's in. This could be bad.
Yes, it is. He does have a flat shell, but that's
Well, I mean,
66 Gamera.
that's exactly how he was. One of my favorite things, and the Barugon is also incredible, but I love how, because he's looking down, these two figures go perfectly together on your shelf. It really looks like they're fighting each other, and Gamera's got this wicked, awesome side eye that he can give you some shade.
So they're great in the bathtub.
Yes, actually, no, they're light ups. Don't do that. Well, at least the Rick. The only complaint I would have on this is I wish the LEDs on these were rainbow colored. That would have been the icing on the cake. But even then, the light up on this is pretty good, and even gets a little bit in the horn, which is awesome. But yeah, that's it. I got squeeze them in. There it is. Squeezed in the good old Gamera figures here. Spooky. On Terra of CyberKaiju. See if we get him in the shot here.
Yeah, just don't drop Gamera in the tub. You don't want to sit on this thing. It's like a horned horseshoe.
Imposter Godzilla is getting a little tongue action here. Oh boy, it's getting feisty on Kaiju Live. But all right, everybody. I hope you had some quick fun. We got about a couple minutes left. Again, any questions, concerns, anything like that? If not, again, we will be back this Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern to contribute more to the Terror of CyberKaiju event. And then next week, we actually have a lot of game casts going on next week. And then also, Dad and I are finally going to sit down and do... Oh, someone's cheating and spotting things behind us. Yes, the stuff behind us are going to also be there for Sunday.
Where do you see this?
Look right behind my head here. See?
No. Where are you reading it? I don't see.
At the top, Dad.
Oh,
the top comments are first.
Oh, jeez.
Is that why you kept telling me to scroll down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh God. Be dialing.
The answer is yes. By the way. Okay.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, and we're finally gonna sit down and try to do a what's new with Kaiju. Upcoming releases and news show next week as well, because a lot of stuff has come out or been released. So we want to kind of cover it all and definitely cover some Godzilla Singular Point discussion as well, because I know that's the hot new anime coming out and everyone's jazzed up or extremely mad. So you're basically on the opposite ends of that one. But all right, everybody. So that's our time for tonight. Again, I'm going to drop that link in the chat one more time. Again, this is coming up right now at 8:30. So go on over, check them out, and continue CyberKaiju event. Again, we will be following and subbing to anyone using the hashtag. I hope you will do the same.
Yes.
So thank you all so much for the support. Have a great night.
Monsters, monsters, and more monsters.
Don't forget to like and
It's-
subscribe and be on the lookout for more content from Kaiju
The
Live.
CyberKaiju event.
Indeed. Have a great night, everybody. How do I shut this off? Oh no.
Be safe, everyone.